The meta has stabilized and turned unhealthy, and the devs are trying to fix this with a B patch. Let's start off by looking at the champions. Vex is getting a big nerf across the board, especially at 3-star. They are gutting the champion hard, which will likely push Vex out of the meta until she gets rebuffed. This comp is frustrating, but this is a little too hard of a nerf in my opinion. Jhin gets a -5 base AD nerf. I feel like this is a little unnecessary, as Jhin as a carry is mostly run in comps where you need to get to level 8 with a lot of gold. This nerf is not big, but it definitely makes the comp weaker, which is not good considering that it's not crazy strong right now, and it is very expensive to hit. Hacker is getting a bit of a rework. They are removing 2 Hacker, which I'm very happy about. The trade is fine, but with how easily it is to activate 2 Hacker, it feels like every champ is being sent into the backline right now, and it feels like we're in a very frustrating pseudo-assassin meta, so I'm very happy about this change. Draven gets a small nerf. Most of the strength here comes from 2 Hacker, which lets you send Draven into the backline, so with that trait being removed, paired with this AD nerf, is a good change in my opinion. Samira gets a much deserved buff. I played her once and regretted it hard. With the nerfs to the meta comps and her getting more power, we should hopefully see her become a viable carry. Moving on to traits, we already mentioned the Hacker rework, but Mascot is also seeing a nerf. Now you get less healing per dancing Mascot, which is mostly a nerf to 6 and 4 Mascot, which was almost exclusively ran in the Vex comp, so I'm fine with this change. Riftwalker is getting nerfed. Now Zac will be a lot less tanky and deal less damage. I definitely agree with the less damage part, as sometimes Zac can deal an insane amount of damage if your Riftwalkers are starred up. But the HP nerf paired with both a Vex and Jhin nerf seems like a bit too much. Admin gets nerfed across the board, but this mostly hurts Warwick, which is fine as he is a very strong carry, and he is also losing 2 Hacker, which should make him more balanced. Overall, it seems like every trait is getting evenly nerfed, so the average power admin just goes down, but you still want to grab AD and attack speed admins for Warwick. Lastly, we got Augments. March of Progress gets a tiny nerf. Now you will hit some of the next levels a little later. I still feel like this augment will always be OP as long as 3-cost reroll comps are viable, as you get to level 7 very fast and stay at level 7 and 8 for most of the game. Vex's carry augment gets nerfed. Now I know that this comp was strong, but nerfing Vex in 4 different ways seems like a little too much overkill for my taste. Jhin's carry augment is also getting nerfed. Now you just get less gold, which is fine. But most importantly, they are removing Laser Court, Heart Crest, and Soul, meaning you have to get the emblem through a tome. I think this change is fine, as 6 Laser is incredibly strong, but I would rather just have them nerf the trait instead of making 6 Laser be incredibly rare to hit. And that was the entire patch. Since it was a B patch, it was rather small. Now this patch goes live on the 28th of March at around 1 PM Pacific time. And if you want to know what to play now after the changes, then stick around for the tier list video that comes out this weekend. So thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you want to see more short rundowns like this in the future.